When you hear the name Donald Trump, a lot of things come to mind. Business tycoon, real estate mogul, current president of the USA, and one of the most recognizable figures in the world. But behind the politics and the public image is a lifestyle powered by vast wealth and a long list of extravagant purchases. From private jets and rare cars to sprawling estates and presidential limousines, we're taking a look at some of the most expensive things Donald Trump owns and what they really cost. Let's begin in the air. Trump owns a Boeing 757, often referred to as Trump Force One. The aircraft was originally built in the early 1990s and purchased by Trump in 2011 for an estimated $100 million. The interior is fully customized, leather seating for 43 passengers, a private bedroom, dining area, and a home entertainment system. Nearly everything inside is finished in 24-karat gold, including the seatbelt buckles and sink fittings. After being idle for years during his presidency, the jet was recently refurbished, a project that reportedly cost tons of millions of dollars. It's not just transportation, it's a high-speed status symbol. In the 1980s, New York City struggled to renovate the Woolman Ice Rink in Central Park due to lack of federal funds. After 6 years of failed attempts, Trump offered to take over the project.
Well, many people thought the skating rink in Central Park was abandoned, but now there is something to cheer about. The Woolman skating rink in Central Park is open again. Mayor Koch and Donald Trump shook hands and came out complimenting.
He completed the job in just 4 months and under budget, spending around $2.25 million of his own money to finish construction. The rink reopened to the public and carried Trump's name for decades. While this wasn't an ownership deal in the traditional sense, it was a high-profile gesture that boosted Trump's reputation in New York at the time, showing that he could get things done where the city had failed. Trump once owned a rare 1997 Lamborghini Diablo 5T Roadster, custom-painted in Le Mans blue, the only one of its kind. It also featured a manufacturer-installed plaque bearing his name. The car originally cost around $200,000, but because of its rarity and provenance, it sold at auction in 2024 for approximately $1.1 million. It's one of the most iconic cars tied to Trump's name, and a prime example of how personal branding can influence value in the collector's market. As President of the United States, Trump had access to a custom-built Cadillac limousine nicknamed the Beast. This armored vehicle costs around $1.5 million per unit, though the total development and testing costs for the fleet have been estimated at over $15 million. Built to withstand chemical attacks, explosives, and armor-piercing bullets, the limousine includes features like night vision, reinforced tires that can keep rolling after damage, a sealed oxygen supply, a secure satellite communication system, and even bags of blood matching the president's blood type. Only a handful of these exist, and each is maintained by the US Secret Service. In 1985, Trump purchased the Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, for about $10 million. The 17-acre property includes a 20,000-square-foot ballroom, multiple pools, tennis courts, and a staggering 126 rooms. Over the years, the estate was transformed into a private club with an exclusive membership, attracting global business leaders, political figures, celebrities, and royalty. Some of the most famous guests include Prince Charles, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Clinton, and in the past, even Jeffrey Epstein. The club reportedly has around 500 members, each paying an initiation fee of up to $200,000 with additional annual dues, making him over $10 million a year. Today, Mar-a-Lago is valued anywhere between $200 million and $700 million, depending on who you ask. It also serves as Trump's primary residence and political headquarters. In addition to Mar-a-Lago, Trump's real estate portfolio includes Trump Tower in New York City, valued at $400 to $500 million, a 30,000-square-foot penthouse in Trump Tower once claimed to be worth $300 million, with ceilings and walls covered in gold trim and marble. Trump National Doral Miami, a golf resort acquired for $150 million, with additional renovations costing tens of millions more. Multiple properties in Scotland, including Trump Turnberry, purchased for $60 million and renovated at a cost of more than $200 million. Bedminster Golf Course in New Jersey, known as another favorite Trump retreat and the occasional host of LIV golf events. These properties collectively represent hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate holdings, and that's just in the public eye. While not part of his current portfolio, Trump once owned a super yacht named Trump Princess, originally built for Saudi billionaire Adnan Khashoggi. Trump purchased it in the late 1980s for around $29 million, refurbished it extensively, and used it to host private events. Although he sold the yacht a few years later, it remains one of the more memorable and flashy symbols of his luxury lifestyle in the 1980s. Donald Trump has long been known for his focus on grandeur, personal branding, and headline-grabbing assets. From custom jets and rare luxury cars to historic real estate and presidential limousines, the price tags are massive. But for Trump, the value lies in image, legacy, and lasting influence. Many of these purchases aren't just luxuries, they're calculated moves that reinforce a public persona built on scale, success, and spectacle. His lifestyle is extravagant, no question, but for a man whose net worth exceeds $7 billion, it's almost expected. Few people can afford to live like this. Even fewer would choose to do so in quite the same way. But love him or hate him, Trump's lifestyle is iconic. Enjoyed the video? Then don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the world of billionaires, luxury, and power. I'll see you in the next one.